damn, the lights really like bright. And you can see me? Cause you know I say, yo, my eye them kind of stay one way. So me already can't see, and then the light them are blind. But check it, right? My story is a little bit different. You get what I say? Like, it's like, long story short, where I'm coming from, I'm Kibwe. And Kibwe means blessed in Swahili. So I'm a bit on all a Kibwe night. Yeah. And Kibwe is also my first name. Yeah. So now because I say Scantana, the man with the most grammar, you know, I still have one real name, you know what I mean? But I come from one era where you had to have a moniker. Like if people didn't call you by your real name, then there was a lack of respect for who you were and what you represented. So I tell you a little bit about my story. I left Jamaica as a boy baby, only 6 months old, with my old lady. Probably because I was the baby boy, maybe. Due to tension in my section, them fly me out before the election. Before me have a jelly or a cooked piece of yam, them take me overseas and introduce me to Uncle Sam. And that was a part of the journey. But I grew up in a home that was reared by a drug dealer father and a drug addict mother. So me was like the little savage in between, you know, where me that one night me should be an addict or me for be a seller. You get what I say? Like, no, it real. You might laugh and think it's a joke, but it real. Because when you watch, remember, a father is his daughter's first love and his son's first hero, and opposite with the mother. So when me I watch my father sell drugs and then I go on road and I see the people them where I sell drugs, I'm like, damn, I want to be like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know, they just buy shit. You know what I mean? It ain't about budgeting. You know what I mean? It's about going out and you just buy shit. So I want to buy shit. Excuse my language. And one thing about my father, him they always tell where the benefits of an education. So him would I say, yo, soldier, me forbid the dunces in my house. So you have to have something in your cranium. Cause me to drop out of school. I mean I say, but hold on no, daddy. If you're dunce, how you use the word cranium? Cause me don't know what that mean. You understand what I say? And this is where I realized that me I got have a love for words. Because my father, who was my first hero, I use big words as a dunce. Cranium. Wait mean. So I'm gonna look it up. And when I'm gonna look up the word cranium, me look it up in a one little dictionary. I don't know if y'all remember those little small dictionaries that look like the Brown Bible. Yeah, the name of it is a Roget's Pocket Dictionary. Say it for me now. Right. So the Roget's Pocket Dictionary became my best friend. And every day I walk with my dictionary in my back pocket like the bad man them with the whole heap of rag in them pockets. See, I still have my rag here. You see me? So I'm going to put my rag in my pocket. I'm going to put the Bible in it and my pocket buff off and I walk like a big brother son with my gun finger. You see me? Alright. And everywhere I walk, I'm going to try to stand where some big people have a conversation so them can use a word when I don't know. So I can look it up in my dictionary. And this love for words developed into a love for reading, which also developed into a love for writing. And me never really did realize that. So I'm going to school and may I do the school thing, but you don't know, youth are youth. And we want things. And my friends them fly. And true, as me telling you, my mother didn't use drugs. So my dad ended up leaving her behind that. You know what I mean? And he still took care of us. So I'm learning things from my father as a man that's selling drugs and then walk up on my mother and leave she with all of me and my siblings them where she just, I try to get high. So now there was a lack of respect behind that. And I'm saying this to say that because my mother's clean now. 20 years. You know what I mean? Clap her for that. You know what I mean? Yeah, although she got deported like me, but that was what she needed to become the woman that she is today, and I'm so proud of my mother. You know what I mean? But back to the story. I go so on, may I live a little life where I say, all right, may I sell my little weed, and may I do my thing. I was living on my own at 14 years old, me and my brother. And I'm going to school, I'm still an honor roll student because why? My dad instilled in me that the power of a proper education. And things just start go downhill, you know? It's like, you know, we live in, mom's still using drugs and things of that nature, and things started going downhill. And I ended up going on a string of robberies with some older guys, and then I got caught. And after I got caught, my brother, because everybody knew me, I was an artist. I had people like P. Diddy come into the house. You know what I mean? I'm telling the story a little hodgepodge because I'm not have all heap of time, so bear with me, you know what I mean? But I'm doing this rap thing, and I got people, you know, I'm building my respect, and people love me. So when the cops came and got me from my house, my brother is ready to fight the cops. Like, no, that's not my little brother. And they like, yeah, we got him. So long story short, you know what I mean? Where I'm coming from, I'm Kibwe. Why? Because after getting locked up and going to jail and serving 5 years in prison, which I should have graduated with what was called a Regents diploma at the time, which is like one of them specialized diploma they because you're super bright. But me end up got the super road, where it's stupid, and I ended up in jail. So when I got in jail, I'm like, all right, damn, I gotta get me some sort of, you know what I mean, certificate to say that I'm actually educated, because I'm gonna get deported. I actually knew that was my reality, and I did 5 years. So boom, like my first 6 months, I went to school, got my what's called a GED, a General Equivalency Diploma, and became what they call that thing when you help the teacher in the class?
A teacher's pet?
Thank you. No, a teacher's aide, not a teacher's pet, but yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the help. You know what I mean? I'm a little bit tipsy. So, boom, I became a teacher's pet, a teacher's aide. You know what I'm saying? And I was helping a lot. I had like grown men that was 10 years older than me that couldn't read, and that was a reality for me. It was like, you know what I mean? Like, whoa, you can't read? You know what I mean? And I'm helping these guys. I never realized how much it meant, because them same people here I serve life in a prison. You get what me I say? Them not really have nothing to look forward to. Anyway, long story short, I did that. So I'm gonna do the 4 years in the state. Immigration come for me. You see, all the day when I leave prison, you should have saw me. I had my Rockaway sweatsuit, fresh to death. I came from work tonight, y'all. I was gonna dress for this event, but I came from work tonight. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't have time. Look at my hair. Look. I look like a scamp, but I know how to dress and all that, so don't judge me. But anyway, I had the Rockaway sweatsuit, fresh, velour. Who know velour? Wanna know velour? Let me take a sip to that. I drink to that. I had the Rockaway velour sweatsuit with the Air Force Ones. Who know the Air Force Ones? White on white. Fresh, I'm talking fresh. And boom, I walk out to the gate like this. And all the officers in there, they always want to tell you how you gonna come back to prison. And I know I ain't coming back. Y'all got me fucked up, excuse my language. Y'all got me wrong. I get to the gate and I'm like this, look. Inmate Lawrence, 98 all 67 66. And he like, yeah, sign the paper right here. I'm like, yeah, sign that. I sign that. And I'm standing there and I'm waiting. I'm like, nigga, open the fucking gate. You know what I'm saying? I want to get out. Boom. He like, all right, one more thing. And then the phone ring. And when the phone ring, he like, yes, we have him at the gate. Okay. And I'm like, have who at the gate, sir? He's like, are you inmate Lawrence, 98R, 67, 66? And I'm like, yes. Immigration would like to have a word with you. And I'm like, oh, just give me 6 months out the road now. You know what I mean? Like, I can make a lot happen in 6 months. Anyway, immigration took me. I went to a holding pen in Pennsylvania. Now, remind you, in an immigration, you're what they call the civil detainee. I'm not a convicted criminal anymore. So you're gonna treat me as such because I understand my rights. And that's the greatest thing about the American system. If you understand your rights, they have to treat you as such. Well, probably not today, in this day and age. You know, I seen some videos. I seen some videos. So anyway, we get to immigration, I'm gonna stay so I'm walking, and I'm proud because I got a pen. I got a pen game. Like, I'm an educated black man. And all you white people, you're gonna recognize that. You're gonna recognize that today. I'm an educated black man. Say it.
Educated black man.
Yes. When I say black man, I mean mankind. So the woman is represented in that. We never leave out the woman in that. So we're getting out of immigration prison, and I don't know that I'm only gonna do a year there, but the turn of events that happened. So I'm gonna get there and I'm like, look, I'm a civil detainee. I don't want you to house me with no convicted criminals. I don't want you to house me with no county criminals. I don't want you to house me with no informers, because you learn that the inmates that are there in this federal institution that are like county prison, if they're not a county prisoner, if they're a federal inmate, they're my informer. And you know, Jamaica no play that. You get what I say? Even though a lot of them didn't know I was Jamaican, because I walked around speaking like this, like, look, I was born in Jamaica, Queens, sir. You understand? Jamaica, Queens. I'm getting our immigration. I'm gonna tell you the story about that. Long story short, right? And everybody have to talk to the consulate in immigration. So I get on the phone, I dial the number, the boop boop boop. Hello. I'm like, hello. Inmate Lawrence, 98R6766. And the Jamaican consulate said to me, him say, if me give you blue draws, what y'all gonna do with it? And I'm like, I'm totally lost, like this is real shit. I'm totally lost, like, sir, like inmate Lawrence, 98R6766. He said, if me give you blue draws, what y'all gonna do with it? And I'm like, cause mind you, my story is I was born in Jamaica, Queens. I wasn't born in Jamaica. So I'm like, sir, I called to talk to you about my freedom and you asking me about blue draws. Like, what the fuck you doing? Boom, I hang up the phone. So I go back to the table, I'm fuming, there's smoke coming out my ears. I could use a cigarette. It's a non-smoking facility. I'm double stressed. So the Jamaican them come to me now and I say, I want just go on, young kid. I said, this is where my first Jamaican accent coming out. I said, you know, the brother asked me, say, if him give me a blue draws, what am I gonna do with it? And the first brother laugh out, yeah, tell him you're gonna name it. And I'm like, yo, brother, yes, you said that me a talk about, because that's why I hang up the phone. Because I only take everything for your joke. And then the next you know, because I love fighting, you know, once I feel like me I'm gonna be the butt of your joke, it's a fighting situation. I'm gonna punch you in the face. So through the brother see that and him come from the last facility with me. Him run and said, no, yo, brother, you don't know Duku no. Yeah man, he's a Camille pudding man, your father a Rasta, yo. You know Duku no, not go answer. So I'm like, alright, let me go call back the dude. Call him back. Inmate 98R6766. Him say, yeah, blue jaws, what you have to do there? I'm like, sir, look, I know blue jaws is a pudding. I want to know about my freedom. Him say, where you born? I say, I was born in Jamaica, Queens. Him say, you never born in Jamaica, Queens. So guess what me I gonna do? You see, if you drive on the highway and you miss your exit, where you go? And I'm like, come on, another question again? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm really ridicule me and I'm saying, may I put you back on the right road? So long story short, I get deported, I come back to Jamaica. I come back to Jamaica with no address. May I sleep in a Coronation Market and things like that, and me have like one toothbrush on my side, and every morning I buy a marina car, I figure out how to go to Western Union without ID. Yeah, cause, you know what I'm saying? It's good to be knowledgeable. And anyway, I start go so and learn how to go Western Union. I collect my money. I say, John, you know, say if I can't just get in one school. If I just get in one school, you know, say I will show the people them say I'm bright and not tell them say I'm bright. I'm going to show the people them say I'm talented and not tell them. And there was this competition called the Tasty Talent Trail. And I entered that. And I did a song called Deportee in the Tasty Talent Trail. The rain I like a blessing, man. I don't know how to run from it. Now, jog away little love. So anyway, I entered the Tasty Talent Trail. I'm going to do a song named Deportee, where that was the intro of this story. Long story short, I left Jamaica as a boy baby, only 6 months old. I was born 80, right? And I shelled on the place. I shelled on the place. Being the man all day, I wear rag for me, so. I said, youth, where you come from? And I'm like, yo, I come from the Bronx, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this rap shit. You know what I mean? And anyway, Amina Blackwood Meeks, she was a judge that night, and she said to me that, youth, you need to go to school. And I end up getting the opportunity to go to school through Amina Blackwood Meeks, which, yes, big up Amina, anyway you stand up in a Jamaica or lay down, come, you know you got your bed early. You see me? But I'm gonna wrap it up. Anyway, I went to Excelsior, did the associate degree, got that, came out of that, walked into an audition where they told me that all the big stars were gonna be there, big up Sheldon Shepherd and all of them where they did it, where the bigger actors than me, but me just swoops the little part from under them foot, and me get my debut acting role in the Top Boy series by Netflix, produced by Drake.
All right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And I was able to do that. So long story short, when I look at where I'm come from, I'm Kibwe. I'm blessed. Big up Ball being at the back there, so I know that part of the story that when we did their Sly and Robbie studio, their album we nominated for Grammy and all them things there, but that's another story. Bless up on yourself and I love all of you for coming out here.